want to hear something really strange. So last night I discovered the Shreem Brizzy mantra, and it's supposed to be like a wealth and something else chant basically, and it's supposed to clear your energies and attract wealth and all this stuff to you, right? And I was all happy about it. I listened to it for about an hour, and I listened to it today, and I'm going to continue to do it. He actually has a program. I can't remember the man's name. Pillai Center. He's on YouTube. And so I'm like all happy, right? Because it just sounds so great. I'm into this kind of thing. And so I wake up this morning and I have a $20,000 daytime maintenance call on my brokerage account. I was like, holy crap, what is going on? At like 7 o'clock in the morning, I check it because I'm getting more disciplined with actually looking at the before and after markets. And for, let's see, for E-Trade, their before markets right now is 7 a.m. And you can actually do shorting during that time frame, I believe. And so I'm like, oh no. But me, I know about the courtesy waiving thing that banks do. So I decided to try it on E-Trade. But anyways, so I was trading AIM, okay? So I was actually going to short them. But, well, actually, I had the order in to short it at a higher price. It was way higher because I just wanted to check out the chart first before I really made the order. I put it like $2 or $3 above the actual trading price, right? And the crazy part is it actually went past that in the aftermarket. But I had already canceled that. So when I was going to get in, I was like, okay, well, it's going to be pretty volatile. I know it's going to bounce up and down, bounce up and down. So let's just figure out where the entry is going to be. So I canceled the short order because it won't let you edit the price or something in there. You have to cancel the whole order, which I hated to do because my price point was too high. But then again, even if my price point did stay the same, I would have won out anyways. But what I'm trying to say is I canceled that order and then I went ahead and I did a long. And it did good, but I got distracted with something and I didn't put in my stop and all this other stuff, you know. And man, oh man, it started dropping, of course, right? So I'm like, okay, I know you're not supposed to average down and all this other stuff from, you know, what the gurus tell you not to do and blah, 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 right? So I was like, but you know what? I'm just going to average down from my experience of just seeing things drop so much. And, you know, it's just really frustrating. I was like, I'm just going to average down and I'm getting the hell out, right? So that's exactly what I did. But I did it 4 times. Actually, there was the initial trade, and then I did 3 average downs, right? Which brought me to a really good price, and then it went up, and then I got out. So that was 5 trades in one day, right? But for some reason in my mind, I was thinking that it only applied to exiting a trade. So say, for instance, let's say I go into AIM and then I go into Apple and then I go into Tesla, right? And then I get out of all of those in the same day. Plus I do one more. So I was thinking that if I exited all of those in one, you know, within a 5-day trading, 5-day trading week, then those would count as day trades. But no, okay, that's not the case. So I was hit with five day trades in one day. And I was just like, holy crap. So I called them and they actually had me on hold forever. And she finally got somebody on the phone for me that wasn't even a trader. It was somebody else that went ahead and took the line. And I asked the guy, what's going on, blah, blah. And he said, well, day trades apply to entries on the same day plus your exit. And it all applies to buys. So if you're buying, 4 different times, those all count plus your exit. So I'm like, oh, but he said that if I were to sell, so let's say I buy 100 shares of Apple, but I only sell 10 here, 20 there, 30 here, all in the same day, those would not count as day trades because I'm selling it off. And I said, oh, okay. So I said, well, since this has never happened to me before, this has actually happened to me in a different account. I believe it was with Fidelity, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But I had the $25,000, well, it was probably less back then. That account, I think it was like a $15,000 day trade maintenance call. But I had it reversed, and E-Trade, they only give you 1 reversal per lifetime of your account. So definitely have to keep that in mind. You do not want these maintenance calls, seriously. And if you don't know what a maintenance call is, basically there's a federal rule that if you do more than 3 day trades in the 5 trading day period, then you have to put $25,000 into that account and keep it above $25,000 because the trades have to settle. It takes T plus 3. So the time of the trades, right, plus 3 more days to settle. But if you're day trading in and out, 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 I don't even know how to describe that part. It messes up the numbers in your account, basically your balance and all this other stuff. And they have to have the liquidity on their end in order to spot you, basically. So I'm just like, okay, yep, don't want to be doing that. I was so happy. So the stream Brizzy in a way did work in my favor because, I mean, if it didn't, I would either be closing this account or putting $20,000 in there, basically. So I'm glad that that worked out. Okay. So what I'm saying here is this is what I'm saying to those who are curious. It's called a day trade maintenance call. Mine was 20K this morning and it's down to 0 now. And they rebooted I asked, that used to say 5 over there. Let me see if I can. This right, that 0 where the arrow is, it used to say 5. 5 day trades. And he said, this is going to take a little bit. Maybe by tomorrow morning, you should be reset. And it actually reset today, which is really nice. I don't know what time it reset, but right now it's a little past 10, almost 11 p.m. And I checked it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But anyways, that's my little rant for the day. Okay. And also, I will be doing the stream Brizzy mantras every morning. I already have it set up on my alarm. So this is going to be lovely to see what kind of results I get. I checked out his program on the website, and it's like $5,000 for the extreme package, and the other ones are like, I think the lowest one was $500. I didn't even get a chance to read all of it. I just bookmarked the site until, later. Maybe I can get a sponsor or something like that. But anyways, that's my rant today. And also, I have another rant that I need to do. It's about dating. And hell, sometimes it's not even about dating. People are really trying to do some things kind of like under the carpet without even dating you, which is really annoying. But I'll talk about that in another video. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye.